Welcome back. Libya's rebel group is asking Ottawa for the keys to the Libyan embassy. The United States, Britain, and France have already approved representatives for the National Transitional Council in their countries. This after the government told the remaining Libyan diplomats to leave Canada. So what kind of role should the NTC representatives have here in Canada? Joining me now is Ali Aujali. He is the National Transitional Council of Libya representative in the United States, and he happens to be in Toronto today. Good to see you, Mr. Aujali. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your hospitality.
So let's maybe start with the case of Canada. How close do you think we are to seeing a representative from the NTC here in Canada at the Embassy of Libya here in Canada?
Well, I think this is very soon after what Canada did. They recognize the Council. They are joining the international community. They're joining the NATO to condemn what Gaddafi is doing to his own people. Now they expelled the last Libyan diplomat from the old regime. And I think we are very close, just a matter maybe of days. I am very optimistic of that.
Britain, France, and of course in the U.S., where you are stationed, have already done this in terms of already taking back the embassies and handing them over to the National Transitional Council. Do you think Canada is coming a bit late to this? Should we have acted sooner?
No, I don't think you are late as far as going to do it soon. I think you take the right steps in the right time, and I can't complain about that. Actually, we are really appreciate what Canada is doing to support this small nation to look for their future and to make their future and to join the democratic countries in the world. We really appreciate your support, your participation, your donation for the humanitarian assistance. That's all appreciated by the Libyan peoples.
Well, tell me, do you know who the representative might be yet?
Well, at the moment, I'm sorry, I really don't know, but we will know it soon as we have the word from Canada that they are handling the embassy to the Transitional National Council. That will not take a long time.
We are hearing that it could be Ibrahim Dabashi, who is currently the second in command for the Libyan people at the United Nations.
There are so many professional Libyan diplomats, but I am not in a position really because I don't know who is going to take care of that.
Okay.
Even I know that Dabashi is the second man or mission in New York, and there are a lot of jobs waiting for him and for the Ambassador Shalgam there. And but who is come, I am very 100% sure that he will serve the relation in a better way.
Okay, fair enough. Tell me, how important is it for the NTC, the National Transitional Council, to have an official representative in Canada? What message does that send, do you think?
This is message that means the Canadian, they fully recognize the TNC, and they recognize it as a government of Libya, and they recognize the legitimate representative of the Libyan people. And that means Gaddafi has no more chance. He has no more support. The recognition is withdrawing from him, and that is very important.
But I guess a lot of Canadians would wonder if it is just symbolic for you and for the person that will be appointed here in Ottawa, given that the situation is not in any sort of control in Libya. The NTC does not have control in Libya. Gaddafi refuses to leave. So what does it matter if the representative is in place in different embassies around the world if the situation remains the same inside Libya?
No, it is not only symbolic, but we have a real business we have to do, and that's Gaddafi is not in control of the country. I think more than 75% is under the control of the revolutionaries and under the TNC. Gaddafi is only controlling the major cities, controlling is Tripoli, and he losing support and the defection from Gaddafi is every day. Then the future government of Libya is in the hands of the TNC, that they will have a transitional government. We have election, we have a democratic system to be proud of. And no, this is not only symbolic, this is a real issue which we really wanted to happen as soon as possible. And then later on that we'll have the recognition of United Nations and will be a full country. Gaddafi's days, I'm 100% sure that he's not accountable. He has no more resources, he has still using unfortunately the mercenaries to kill his own people. He is still fighting them not only by weapons but by the lies he's doing every day through his official media and trying to make people's split among their issues, amongst several issues, and also he tried to create problems between tribes. But Libyan people, they suffered for 42 years. Then they know Gaddafi well. They know his tricks. They know what they're doing. And they have no other choice. They can make a U-turn now. They have only one goal to go. They are fighting young people, 15, 16 years of age. They came voluntarily to fight this regime, to get rid of it. They have no choice also to fight, because start the very peaceful demonstration. They find themselves there facing a real weapon. Then the support of Canada, the international community.
Yeah.
Thank you for the leadership in the NATO. Thank you for your support. We are really proud of that, and we are a nation, we can make the future.
Mr. Aujali, thank you for coming in and explaining your position and what might happen here in Canada. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.